Amazon sellers, you've been lied to. TikTok Shop isn't a distraction from Amazon. It's the growth engine that fuels it, especially in 2025. And if you're ignoring TikTok Shop, you're literally leaving your best Amazon sales, rankings, and profit on the table. I'm Fernando, and I own several brands doing a combined $500K in monthly GMV on TikTok Shop alone. And I co-founded HiveHQ, the leading TikTok Shop analytics platform. In this video, I'll show you exactly how Amazon sellers should scale on TikTok Shop today. These are the 4 fundamentals and the same playbook used by a lot of the top brands on TikTok Shop, with examples from brands like Goalie, Comfort, and a ton more. And ultimately, if you get this right, TikTok won't just be another channel. It'll be the fastest growing part of your entire business, guaranteed. So affiliates are the new keywords. On Amazon, customers find you through keywords. That means they're intent driven, already searching for moringa, hair serum, workout clothes. But on TikTok, customers find you through the For You page. They weren't planning to buy, they were just scrolling through. Then they stumble on an authentic and relatable creator, and that creator shares a problem and shows how your product solved it. TikTok is discovery driven, and the affiliates are the ones that are driving that discovery. And the more creators and affiliates that are posting for you, the more surface area your product has across the feed. And just like Amazon keywords, not all affiliates perform. You've got to test a ton, cut the ones that don't work, and then double down on the ones that actually convert. Then the next thing you need to think about is, how do you engage and retain those creators that are good, because creators have limited time. The best ones aren't promoting for 100 brands at the same time. They focus on the top ones where they're going to generate the most commissions. Comfort Hoodie is a perfect example. Their founder runs weekly calls with all of their creators, giving them inside updates on the new drops, exclusive access, builds really strong relationships, and I'm sure they have some kind of higher commission tier system for their best creators. That built massive loyalty and turned their top creators into consistent sales drivers. Here's my favorite quote on how to think about this. You need to sell the creators so that they're willing to sell for you. And once you find a winning angle with one affiliate, let's say it's like cortisol for whatever, a D3 K2 supplement, then don't stop. Hand that exact same script to 50 or 100 creators, because honestly, if it's gone viral once, it will likely go viral again. So step 2, content velocity beats keywords. So again, Amazon is all about optimizing your listing to rank on certain keywords and then convert on those keywords. TikTok is about flooding the feed. The algorithm doesn't care about your bullet points. It cares about the volume and consistency of content. So Goalie is a perfect example of this. They stole all of the creator attention with massive contests. They had leaderboards, prizes, team challenges that keep the affiliates posting non-stop. And so, especially if you're in a less competitive category, most sellers aren't doing this, which means you can stand out quickly. Mary Ruth has crushed it on TikTok Shop because they have shown really strong before and after videos for their hair product. Those transformations were rocket fuel for content velocity because people knew exactly what to do. They layered in perks like custom discount codes for affiliates who hit certain sales thresholds, making them feel special and motivated to post more. The snowball effect is real. The more content leads to more sales, which leads to more affiliates, which leads to more content, and the flywheel keeps spinning and spinning. So ultimately, your North Star KPI isn't only GMV. It's how many shoppable videos are going live every single day or every single week. You want to flood the feed with as much content as you can, and then GMV will follow. And here's where automation really flips the game. Tools like HiveHQ give you access to over 1 million creators and lets you filter them down by GMV, category, niche, and even performance stats. You can message thousands of them a day, follow up automatically, and send targeted creative briefs so affiliates know exactly what kind of content is performing best. But most importantly, HiveHQ's smart follow-ups feature takes care of the messy part. So nudging creators after they receive samples, to reminding them to post, attaching the right creative brief at the right time. And so instead of chasing these affiliates manually, you'll keep the pipeline moving from outreach to posting on autopilot. I'll drop a discount code below in the description if you want to try it. By the way, if you want a full breakdown on how to launch and scale on TikTok Shop, I put together a free playbook that walks through these strategies step by step. The link is in the description, and you can share it with your team so everyone's working from the exact same roadmap. So part 3, incentives outperform discounts. On Amazon, again, you drive a lot of volume through coupons and lightning deals. On TikTok, you drive volume through incentives. Goalies set the tone here, again, giving away cars, Miami penthouses, massive prizes. It worked so well for them that every other supplement brand launched their own version of these contests. The problem, it became a huge margin killer and it's not super sustainable. But here's the good news. You don't need a Lambo to win on TikTok. You can do it on a smaller scale and still keep creators excited. But you can reward them with smaller wins, $50 or $100 bonuses for hitting milestones like maybe $1,000 in GMV or being the top poster of the week. You can reward them on the most creative video or whoever posts the most videos in a specific week. You can promote your best affiliates to a coach role so they feel like they're a leader within the brand. You can run a bunch of different types of contests, whether that's the person that's the most positive, person that does the most videos, the most helpful, all that kind of stuff. But ultimately driving the actions that you want to see. And don't be afraid to be creative. Some brands give extra exposure, like featuring the top creators on their socials or even putting them up in Times Square on billboard for a day. It doesn't always have to have much cost. It just needs to make them feel special. The real point is, incentives work because they make creators feel a part of something bigger. Money motivates, but recognition, status, exclusivity keep them posting consistently for your brand. And if you can keep these creators engaged and excited, you'll build an affiliate army that doesn't just post once, but they stick with you and scale with you. And then part 4, profit tracking is more important than GMV tracking. Amazon sellers obsess over sales and profit, but TikTok sellers are obsessing over GMV, which ultimately you can't feed a family off GMV. So here's the reality. On TikTok Shop, we're often running at break even or slightly under. But when you factor in Amazon spillover, where branded searches are driving higher margin sales, the overall initiative is very profitable. Those Amazon orders are closer to gross profit than contribution margin because they're branded searches that convert efficiently. We've seen sellers burn 6 figures on samples without realizing half of them never converted. And once they started tracking margins per SKU within Hive HQ, they immediately cut waste and doubled profit. The brands that last on TikTok aren't pushing just GMV. They're ruthlessly tracking true profit across both TikTok and Amazon. So here's a key insight. TikTok and Amazon don't compete. They amplify each other. When a product goes viral on TikTok, shoppers still head to Amazon and search and buy. The surge of traffic actually boosts your organic rank, triggers Amazon's algorithm to show the product more, and drives more branded keyword sales, which are higher margin. So even if your TikTok channel is running at break even or even a slight negative, the spillover to Amazon makes it an incredible, worthwhile initiative. Put it all together, TikTok Shop isn't just Amazon with short videos. It's a completely new exponential growth engine. And here's the bottom line. If you try to use an Amazon strategy on TikTok, you'll get a slow, linear growth, if it works at all. But if you develop a TikTok strategy specific for this channel, you unlock exponential growth. So guys, hit subscribe because I'm dropping a video a week on what's the latest on TikTok Shop. And here's the next video over here, how big brands scale TikTok Shop from 0 to 1,000 videos a day. See you in the next one.